Hello, everyone. How are you? My name is Francina Lee, and I'm excited to be working with you guys again this semester. A little bit of information about myself. So, I am originally from New Orleans, Louisiana. I've been living in Georgia for several years now, since I've been a teenager. My parents moved us here from the boot to be a Georgia peach. So right now I live in Henry County, which is roughly about 35 minutes outside of Atlanta. So give or take, depending on the traffic. So I'm a proud parent of a 24-year-old son. He is currently in college for computer science, and I'm really proud of him for doing that. So on our spare time, I like to travel during the summer, my summer breaks. So we tend to visit his family in Puerto Rico and visit our family in New Orleans. And then we go to like local cities and things like that, to Disney World or go to the beach because I love going to the beach and hanging out with my mom and family members and friends. So a little bit about my professional background. Of course, well, not of course, but I'm an educator. I teach ESOL to students in grades 6 through 8. So I teach the languages acquisition to those students. I also teach English to adults. Here I have a picture of us. This is our last day of class for the first semester, and then we're going to start up again second semester. It's more than just a few of these students. It's more parents than this. And so the parents, their first native language is Spanish. So I learn a little Spanish there. And sometimes I say things in Spanish I said wrong, and I guess uh comic relief for long evenings after work for us to learn and teach English. So anyway, back to what I do. So like I said, I'm an ESOL teacher. I teach language acquisition. So every day I get the opportunity to work with students from many backgrounds who face academic, social, and systematic challenges in learning English. In my past roles, I was an elementary school teacher. I taught fifth grade, I taught fourth grade, third, and second. My favorite of all those grades was second grade. I really enjoyed teaching second grade. And when I first became a teacher, my first position was as an eighth grade ELA and social studies teacher. So I taught middle school before. And I was a school librarian, which I hope to do again someday soon. So these experiences have allowed me to one day pursue a role as a leader in education, since I had the opportunity to work those different roles that give me a lot of knowledge that I can use in as a leader. So I want to use those skills to help shape teaching practices, promote equity, and make decisions that will help all students, especially those who are multilingual students. So I'm taking this course because I hope to, like I said, one day be an educational leader. And in that leadership, I hope to be grounded in research informed practices. And throughout my teaching career, like I said, I enjoyed working with students from different backgrounds. And as I work with these students from different backgrounds, I got the opportunity to learn these students are struggling. They're struggling with reading, achievement, access to different things. Those are students with low social economic status, and also in engagement, and especially amongst our English language students, and like I said, students with low social economic status. I hope that this course will help strengthen my ability to develop meaningful problem and solution statements, construct research questions, and select appropriate qualitative and quantitative methodology to study real world challenges that school face today. These skills that I will learn are essential for evaluating programs within schools, informing instructional decisions, and leading data driven initiatives. So another thing that I'm interested in is reading. I want to know, I want to research how to get students loving reading again, so that reading engagement and comprehension amongst elementary, upper elementary, and middle school students tend to be lacking. As they get older, they are not as interested in reading, even if it's comic books or animation or anything like that, anime, they're not really as interested in that. So I've realized that a lot of them may feel embarrassed about their reading abilities and challenges that they're having. So they tend to avoid reading. They may have low motivation and less confidence in themselves as they are reading. And like I said, I see this amongst the English language learners and students who do not have that strong support at home. So they tend to feel unsure about themselves, their abilities when it comes to speaking and performing academically in English. So, and even though these students use a lot of technology in and out of school, they again don't use it to their advantages to help them with their reading skills. So that would be another thing that I would like to research, how technology could be used to make reading more engaging and more motivating. I do realize that there are many tools out there, such as interactive reading platforms, audiobooks with text, and digital annotation tools and games. I want to be able to research those things and find that those particular tools that help build comprehension and that confidence in reading. So, with this research, I want to find answers to questions such as how can technology help students feel more motivated and confident about their reading? How can digital tools support students who struggle with reading and or the students English language learners? How can we support them to be feel more confident about themselves? And how can teachers use technology to help students develop a real interest in reading? So by looking at these different questions, I hope to find proven ways to help students become more engaged and confident readers and learners of English. So another thing is I'm interested in taking this course because it's a more important component of the instructional system design and technology program, which serves as a foundational step for my academic and professional journey. So like I said, I look forward to working with each and every one of you this semester, and thank you for taking the opportunity to watch my video. Thanks. Bye.